Hi guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So I am in the process of attaching these strips to my cigar box that we added gorgeous wallpaper digitals by the lovely Lorna at TaylorMade Journals. Normally, I would make these strips a little bit wider, but I didn't want to cover up a whole lot of the paper. So what I did was I cut 1/2-inch strips in the lengths that I needed, and then I mitered my corners, as you can see here. And I used the offcut to guide so that I could do the other side the same, and then I used that first one as my guide for all the others so that all of my corners are mitered the same. And now I'm just gonna glue them on to the bottoms and the corners. And I'm just using my Barely Art glue. All right, so I'm doing the short sides first. So this just, gives you a nice finished look. So you don't, yeah, it just makes it look nice. It just makes it look nicer, I think. So this is, see what's happening. Oh, see what's happening here? The paper is sort of peeling away. It's just because I didn't get glue all the way to my edges, but this will sort of solve that problem. All right, and then we'll do the one in the front. And oops. So I've got stuff everywhere. All right, let's see if I put it down, if it makes it easier to draw a straight line. Nope, still can't do it. It's just not gonna happen. So I think I'm gonna do, I had someone requested, when I did the glue book series, someone requested or asked if I ever do like more, not adult, that's not the right word, but like vintage books that aren't children's books. Let's put it that way. There we go. That makes sense. And I had never done one before, but I have wanted to for a really long time. And I think I will go ahead and do that and bring you guys along with me to watch. I might do like a few at a time, and then list those in my shop for anyone who might be interested. I haven't made a glue book since Christmas time, when I made them for my nieces and nephews. Now, after I do the sides and the front and the back, then I do the corners here. So the reason I'm using the Barely Art glue, or it's pretty much similar to Art Glitter glue, just a different brand, instead of the Fabri-Tac, is because these are such tiny strips, and I don't want to get a whole, like when the Fabri-Tac oozes out, it dries shiny, whereas this glue does not. It dries clear and you really can't see it. So I figured I was probably gonna get some oozing just because I'm working with such tiny pieces of paper, and I tend to be a hot mess when it comes to gluing and such. So That's why, but you can use whatever you want. Completely up to you. So I have one more project in mind, I think, for now anyway, using these wallpapers from Lorna. So that will be coming up in the near future. Sorry, I'm not trying to be off, like out of frame, but it seems to be happening. Yeah, and I think that I'm hoping it works out. I'm gonna try and do like altered file folder, but with like I've never done one before, but in my head I want to add like lots of flips and, you know, different fun interactive secret spots and that kind of thing. So yeah, that's my plan. That's what I plan on doing next. I'm also working on my design team project for Susan at Poppiness. I am using her mermaid kit, which is just gorgeous. So I am doing that too, but I needed to take a few days to sort of organize my craft space because it was sort of out of control and not very user-friendly. Plus I had to Oscar proof it, and I figured while I was doing that I might as well clean up a little bit. So I took a few days off from working on that journal, and not that I don't want to be working on it, I do, but I thought why not go ahead and take a couple of days and do something different. So that's what I decided. All right, so we have our corners and everything on here, and I think that will help protect those edges. Now, you can also add them, you know, to the tops and the sides and all of that. You can do whatever you want. I'm not adding them here because I don't, first of all, it's sort of thick up here, and I don't think I need it. I'm not really having any issues terribly anyway, just here, but I can fix that with some glue. And I'm gonna add some lace and such, and that'll sort of help. All right, so let's look and see. I had an idea of what I wanted to add to the front here. So my thought was, I have this really pretty vintage trim, and I thought that might look nice, sort of hanging over the top, so it would like hang over like that. I thought that might look pretty, so I think I'm gonna do that. Let me go ahead and cut what I need here, but let's use Fabri-Tac for that. Oh, that was a fairly straight line. That doesn't happen ever. Just sort of making sure it's not too gloppy, and so it doesn't squish through the fabric. And then we'll lay it down really gently. Now, let's make sure. There we go. Oh, that's just cute. I like that. And I think over time that'll lay down fine. Okay, and then on the back here, I thought maybe we could add just a bit of lace. All right, so it bends here. So if I attach it along there and then fold it over the top. while I'm doing this, if you are interested in the papers that I used for this project, they are all by Lorna at Tailor Made Journals on Etsy, and I will link to her shop in the description box below. You can go check out her fabulous digital kits. She has currently 7 wallpaper sets. She and I have a sort of a running joke. Every time she puts one out, I buy it. And I'm finally getting around to using them. So Lorna, I hope you're watching, and I hope you like what I did so far with some of the papers. I think they are fabulous. So it's actually been a couple days since I filmed the majority of this video, and since then I have decided, or I had decided, to actually do a couple more things to the box, just to make it a little more finished, in my opinion. Anyway, I think I had said in the beginning of the video, or in the first part of this video, that I was just going to leave these edges uncovered, and that I wasn't going to worry too much about the edges of the lid. However, after sort of messing with it a little bit and opening and closing it over and over again, I decided that, first of all, I didn't like the look of the raw edges here, so I added a little bit of vintage trim. It's just like an ivory, I think it's got like a leaf print on it, but I just wrapped that over the front part, and then the sides I just added some navy blue lace over the edges on both sides. And then I thought I was finished, but then I did decide to go ahead and glue down the ruffle on, like, it was glued up here, right? I went ahead and added glue along this edge so that it actually hangs down better when it's closed. And I also just wasn't happy with the raw edges, the paper here, the raw edges on the outside and the edges of the paper, and it just needed something, but I couldn't do any lace or fabric or it wasn't going to close properly. So I just used some Tim Holtz washi tape that was in this kind of pretty blue pattern, and I also added that here along this edge and on this this rough looking edge here. So that's all I did, but I just wanted to come back and kind of show you that so you didn't think I left it unfinished, because my guess is a few of you were probably like, no, don't leave it like that. So I just wanted to come back and show you the finished product. I'm very happy with it. I think it turned out really well. I'm gonna fill it up with some of something. I'm not sure what yet. I'll find something, don't worry. I always have something to that I need to store in a box somewhere. So all right guys, that's it for this altered cigar box video series. I was just 2 parts, but if you missed the first part, I'll go ahead and link it at the end of this video, and I should be back soon. I don't know with what next. I do know that I want to do an altered file folder, like I had said, but I'm not sure when that will be. And I also have a new shipment from In Love Arts, so I need to do that as well. We'll see how it goes. I have the puppers home for a couple days, and it's a little bit difficult to film with them here, as you know. So it might be a few days before I'm back, but in the meantime, guys, I hope you're having a very safe and happy summer or winter, depending on where you are in the world. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.